Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, sir. You're the trainer Bishop was beating man.
What?
Yeah, buddy.
Did this beat the maths bad?
Well, we gotta find out.
Okay, there's only one way to find out. I got a call saying that this class has beat the maths. Is that true?
Yes, sir, we Beatin maths.
Alright, so we have our fourth guest with us today. What is your name?
My name is Troy Roberts.
Troy Roberts. Troy, you beat the maths or the maths is beat you?
Sir, that's always Beatin maths.
Beat it up bad.
Yes,
High
sir.
up, lash down.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Troy, let me test your memory a bit. First question. Can you remember the quadratic formula?
Yes, sir.
Give it a try.
X equal negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over a.
Over.
2a.
Good. Excellent, Troy.
What?
The bad man, Troy.
Yes.
Alright, Troy, now that you remember the formula, I want you to solve this quadratic for me using that, solve this quadratic equation for me using that same formula. Go ahead, Troy. So Troy, what do you think? You beat the maths or the maths beat you?
So I think I Beatin maths.
I think you beat the maths. Alright, you did beat the maths. Alright, so let's give Troy a round of applause. Alright, Troy, because you just beat up the maths, I'd like to give you these two prizes on behalf of the Guy and Learning channel. I know when you look at the camera and say, I Troy just beat up the maths bad.
I sure just beat up the maths bad.
So we have our next guest with us today. What is your name?
My name is Akila Lewis.
Akila.
Yeah.
You beat the maths or the maths beat you?
Most of the times I beat the maths.
Beat the maths bad?
I don't, not really.
So okay. Alright, let's put that to the test today. So we'll do some algebraic fractions.
Okay.
So we start off very nice and easy. So you have 5 over y plus 3 over y. And you're asked to simplify that.
Okay, so since the denominators are the same, I guess you could just put back y and just add the numerators to get 8.
It's bad licks. Alright. Alright, very good, Akila. Very good, very good. Lovely. So you have 5x squared over 6 divided by 10x over 12. And you're asked to simplify that.
Okay, so according to the rule of multiplying fractions, you have to keep, change, and flip. So it's going to be 5x squared over 6 multiplied by 12 over 10x. That's going to be 60x squared over 60x. This can be further simplified, and I guess it's just x.
Okay. Akilo? Yeah. So you think you beat the maths or the maths beat you?
I think I beat the maths.
Bad.
Confidently.
Confidently. Whip maths. All right. Well done, Akilo. Put your hands together for Akilo. All right, Akilo. Because you beat up the maths, I would like to give you these 2 prizes on behalf of the Guy and Lauren channel.
Thank you, sir.
And when you look at the camera and say, I just beat up the maths.
I just beat up the maths.
We have our next guest with us today. What's your name?
My name is Brandon Hemmer.
Brandon.
Yeah.
You just beat the maths or the maths beat
I
you?
just beat up the maths bad.
How you self-lash down?
Bad. Everything.
All right, Brandon. All right, Brandon. So let's do some factorization. Let's start off nice and easy. So we have... And you're asked to factorize that expression. Walk us through what you did there, Brandon.
So you took out the highest common factor between the 10 and the 2, which was the 2, and then between the variables, it was AB was the common variable, and you pull that out, and when this went into that, it's 5A left back, and 2AB into 2AB is 1.
All right, so if I wanted to check to make sure that I factorized correctly, what can I do in the car now on my page to make sure that I did was correct?
You could multiply back this with that.
And what should I get back when I do that?
The 10A square B plus 2AB.
All right, so you're right, Brandon, let's beat up this maths.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's move on. Let's do another one. All right, Brandon, you're asked to factorize this expression. X squared minus 25y squared. Excellent. Walk us through what I did there, Brandon.
So x was a squared. X was squared, so that means that there was 2, and 25, the square root of 25 was 5. And when you have to find the difference of 2 square, one of the brackets is going to be positive and the other one is going to be negative.
All right, one will add and one will subtract. All right? So, Brandon, let me ask you this. What do you think? You beat up the maths or the maths
Yes,
beat you?
sir. Because math's bad.
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 Maths is badly wounded.
Yeah, bad.
Should we call 911?
Yes, right away. Emergency room.
All right, Brandon. So because you just beat up the maths, I'd like to give you these 2 prizes on behalf of the Guy and Lauren channel. Keep beating the maths.
Thank you.
All right, when you look at the camera and say, I, Brandon, just beat up the maths.
Brandon just beat up the maths.
Bad.
Bad.
All right, so we have our next guest with us today. What is your name?
My name is Hakim King.
Hakim, you just beat the maths or the maths beat you?
I just beat up the maths.
Just beat up the maths?
Yes.
Bad.
Yes, sir. Bad. Yes, sir.
All right, Hakim. All right, let's go. So let's do some algebraic fractions. Yeah, Hakim, you're asked to simplify this algebraic fraction. Go ahead. All right. Excellent, Hakim. Give Hakim a round of applause. All right. All right, let's take things up a bit. So you're asked to simplify that, Hakim. All right.
Yes,
From the LCM, and then you work it like a normal fraction, right?
Yes.
So Hakim, what do you think? You just beat the maths or the maths just beat you?
Yes, sir. I just Be the maths.
Bad?
Yes, sir. RKO style.
RKO. Alright, Akim. So because I just beat up the maths, I'd like to give you these prizes on behalf of the guy and Learning channel. Keep beating the maths. Bring some water so that you can power up and give the brain
thanks,
some
sir.
more energy to beat
Thank
the
you, sir.
maths.
Thank you, sir.
I want you to look at the camera and say, I just beat up the maths.
I just beat up the maths. Bad.
Alright. So we have our next guest with us today. What is your name?
My name is Renessa Barrington.
Renessa?
Yeah.
Renessa, you just beat the maths or the maths beat you?
I beat the maths.
Beat the maths. Bad?
I'd hope.
All right. So I'll give you one question to see if you really beat this maths or this maths has beat you, right? One simple question. So you're asked to simplify that. 3x squared multiplied by 2xy all divided by 2x. Well done. All right. So walk us through what you did there, Renessa.
I just multiplied the numerator, and I got 6x to the third power and y, and I divided it by 2x, and I got 6 divided by 2, 3, and x divided by 3 by x to the third power is x squared and y.
Right. Well done. So, you think you beat the maths or the maths beat you?
I beat the maths.
You beat the maths. Bad?
No.
Because you beat the maths, I would like to give you these 3 prizes on behalf of the Guy and Lauren channel. All right, keep beating the maths. But I want you to do one thing for me. I want you to look at the camera and say, I just beat up the maths.
I just beat up the maths.
So grade 10 and 11 students of the Bishop's High, you're sitting the exam next year. What y'all think? Y'all gonna beat the maths or the maths gonna beat y'all?
We gonna beat the maths.
Yeah, he just done it, man.
How it went this, sir?
Yeah, that man beat up the maths bad.
I tell you, boy.